Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your English class. I'm Jasmine, and this is the 22nd module. In this module, we are going to continue with the chapter The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Saroyan and taken from the book Snapshots. Now, let's read and understand the story. As you read the first section of the story, you can see one day, 9-year-old Adam was asleep and was in a world of extremely beautiful imagination. His life was pleasant and kind of in a mysterious dream. Suddenly, his cousin Murad showed up on the window of his room at 4 in the morning. He called Adam, who jumped out of his bed and still couldn't believe what he saw out of the window. It was dawn, and there was enough light outside to make him believe that he was not dreaming. Adam saw his cousin Murad was sitting on a beautiful white horse. He rubbed his eyes and stuck out his head out of the window. Murad assured him it was not a dream, and he asked if he wanted a ride, he must make it quick. Morad was a type of person who enjoyed being alive, but he couldn't believe that he was seeing a horse in front of him. Adam's earliest memory was of horses, and he always wanted to ride one. He wondered he was actually going to ride a horse for real. Further, Adam tells us about the reason why riding a horse was just a dream for him. Adam's family was poor and had no money, so it was difficult for him to believe in what he saw outside his house. Further, he tells that he belonged to the Garaglanian family, which he tells was strictly and funnily in poverty. They didn't even know how they managed to get food for themselves every day. Although his tribe was poor, they were known for their honesty for 11 centuries. They were honest, proud, and always believed in right and wrong. No one from their family would ever steal anything or would take advantage of anyone in the world. Further, Adam tells that he was so excited that he was seeing a horse that was so pleasant and beautiful. He could smell it and hear it breathing and still couldn't believe that Morad or anyone in the family could afford a horse. He was thinking if Morad had stolen the horse, but he didn't believe it as he thought no one in his family could be a thief. He stared at his cousin and then at the horse. There was religious motionlessness and wittiness in both Murad and the horse as one charmed him and the other scared him. Being doubtful, Adam asked Murad if he had stolen the horse, for which Murad replies, if he wants a ride, he must jump out of the window. Thus Adam was convinced that the horse was stolen by Murad. He came to visit him to ask him to ride it with him. Adam tried to convince himself that it was not the same as stealing money, as they both were so crazy about riding a horse. He further thought that it would not be called stealing until they decide to sell it, which they would never do. Adam said he will wear some clothes and come outside. He jumped down his yard from his room's window and sat on the horse behind his cousin. Further in the story, you can see Adam describing his beautiful town. Adam lived at the edge of the town on Walnut Avenue. There were orchards, vineyards, irrigation ditches, and country roads behind his house. Further, Adam speaks about their ride on the horse. They were on Olive Avenue within 3 minutes, and the horse started to proceed. The air felt new and lovely to breathe. Adam felt wonderful sitting on the horse which was running. Murad started singing loudly, who was considered one of the craziest members of the family. Further, Adam tells there is one crazy person in every family, and Murad was the one natural descendant of a crazy race in their tribe. Adam further says that before Murad, it was Uncle Korsov was the craziest. He was a huge man with black hair and largest mustache in the valley. He had an energetic temper and was impatient, which was irritating. He used to make anyone stop talking by roaring and say, "It is no harm. Pay no attention to it." Further, he tells that Uncle Korsov was always this rigid, no matter who happened to be talking about in front of him. Further, he shares one incident which reveals Uncle Korsov's strange nature. Once, his own son Arif came running to him when he was getting his mustache trimmed at the barber's shop. He told him the house was on fire, to which he roared and said, "It is no harm. Pay no attention to it." The barber was amused and tried to talk to him about it. But as usual, Korsov roared again and did not pay attention to it. Now let's wind up it here and let's see what happens further in the story in the upcoming module. Thank you.